So I get a lot of questions about how do you start a business without any money. People always say it's easy to set up a business if you have money, and it's easy to make money from money. But what do you do if you actually don't have any money and you've got an idea or a product that you want to launch? Well, the first thing is to try and free up some cash. So look around stuff that you have around the house, memorabilia, whether it's a car that you're not using, for instance, sell it, go on eBay, and get as much cash as you can as possible. Then there's always options you can look at, getting government grants or business loans, things like that, to get some money to set your business up. And then afterwards, I think look to people around you, like your family, because there's nothing like a brother or a sister who's going to help out. They're not going to charge you for it, and they'll get you off the ground for the extra support that you need. You may not have enough time. And then the wider circle, your friends, you'll be surprised if you really look at the network of friends you've got. You may have someone who's a graphic designer who can design a logo for you or a website. So there's always people that you can tap into with your existing resources. Try and maximize that as much as you can. And then also, I guess, if you're launching a product and you want to get something made, try and negotiate credit with the suppliers. Sometimes they'll say, look, I want advance to make your products, but say, look, I'll pay you in 30 days. Get them to buy into the vision of what you're doing. And if you can do that, then they'll support you and say, look, if it sells as soon as it does, then you can pay for the product. Otherwise, you've got to stump up a lot of cash in the beginning to buy your product. And the other way, of course, is crowdfunding. And that's a great way to release cash and to get money, either through the usual platforms, Indiegogo, Kickstarter, where either people can invest in shares and buy into your company. You can raise money that way, or you can pre-sell products on just an idea or a concept that you've got to be able to get the prototype made or to be able to get it manufactured. And apart from having a good way to raise money to make your order, it's also a great way to test your product, because these people who are on these platforms, they really want to give you feedback, and that could help in terms of your second version of the product to iron out any issues that might be there. Another area I think is important is try and access as much free technology as you can. For instance, setting up a website. A lot of the platforms allow a free trial service. So it's based on the amount of usage and the number of orders you have. And if it's small, you probably might get away with being free, whether it's Shopify, Wix, or the various platforms that you've got. Use that as much as you can. And ideally keep your costs low in the beginning, because you're an entrepreneur. As much as you can, do as much as you can with as little amount of money as you can, because then you'll attract an investor on board later on. And of course, look, it's not going to be easy. Setting up a business without money is going to be hard work. You're going to be struggling in the beginning. It's going to be long hours. You're going to get setbacks, but you've got to keep going. And a lot of businesses are, you'd be surprised, set up with hardly any money at all, just from an idea and using your powers of persuasion and resourcefulness to get ahead. So I hope that gave you some insight into setting up a business without any money. So if you like it, subscribe, comment below, thumbs up. See you soon.